Hey yo, good people. Very good evening to you. Na karibu sana, just in case you're joining us. This is the grandstand, the grand stage where we fuse sports and music entertainment. Proudly brought to you by Showmax, who is our media partner. Nakwambia jamaa wamekuja na wamecome through vinoma sana. If you're out there, you want to stream, you want to download, you want to watch your favorite game, because Showmax wamekupatia platform ambayo pia wameongeza pale SuperSport. Utakuwa unatazama games za EPL, La Liga, League 1, kila kitu unazipata live pale ndani ya Showmax. Rahisi sana. Ingia pale register, ingia www.showmax.com, register with your email, put a favorable password ambayo unajua utasahau, and don't share your password. Alafu kisha kalipe 1,050 shillings and you get exclusive rights to watch all your favorite entertainment, kuanzia local shows, kwenda movies, kwenda game, maze au pitwi na uhondo hata kidogo. Majina rasmi ni Brian Suma, call me Captain God's favorite host. Siko peke yangu, niko na DJ nani?
DJ Adisababa mwenyewe.
Karibu sana bro.
Asante Rashid.
Hii ni tamu. Na this being the second part of the show, tumeongelea vitu mingi ambazo zinafanyika locally in the world of sports.
Yes.
Harambee tumegusia pale mawili matatu. Lakini at this juncture, there's a group of people wanafanya amazing things. Walikuwa in Uganda just recently, walikuwa kule. Changamoto haikosi. Obviously unajua kama Kenya unacheza sports, lazima changamoto ziwe. Wamekuwa na changamoto zao, but they are back. They finished third in that event. Na ni sport ambayo kidogo it's gaining prominence as we talk about it, because I remember some few years back here on the grandstand, hapana iko grandstand, one of those shows ambayo tulikuwa nafanya, we brought in a lady who has been doing phenomenal things. Alienda African Championship na pia alirepresent Kenya at the Olympic stage. So in this sport, hii sport yenyewe inajulikana kama weight lifting. Ukiangalia captain anakaa kuwa na muscle hivi, maze si kidogo. Kuna watu ambao wanaleta saa hii wanajaribu kunipatia competition lakini hawezi. DJ Adisababa.
Yeah.
Wapatie music waingie na style au sio?
Kweli.
The grand style au sio?
You're gonna my one side. You make me give number. Me no feel look and pass. She give me eye contact. Oh baby, Jack, come on. Oh baby, Jack, give me this your love. Me I go show you love as long as you know if me
Hey yo, karibu sana. Naona ni uzani, uzito, kila kitu. Hii ratili iko wapi kwanza tuanzie hapo. Karibu sana bro.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself to the audience, because I know there's a large group of people who are just looking at you. They are maybe seeing you for the very first time. They don't know what you guys are doing, but you're doing phenomenal things in the world of sports around the country and even globally. I believe the stage is already set, and this being the grandstand, tayari tunaendelea kuchochea hiyo stage, sio? Kindly introduce yourself, and probably the ladies will come thereafter, sio?
All right. My name is Webster Lukose. I'm a former national Kenyan athlete, a former Commonwealth Games athlete, and I'm directing a weightlifting club by the name Uzani Weightlifting. It's a private weightlifting club, and where I'm a coach as well as an athlete.
Weightlifting. When you talk about weightlifting, before even we get to introduce the ladies, what does this involve? Because already by the name suggests already weights. Unajua? Na Addis Ababa there is somebody ambaye kidogo tunafaa tumuinue. Kindly describe to us what this sport entails.
All right. I know there's a lot of confusion about it, but basically what we do is Olympic weightlifting.
Okay.
There are other forms of lifting, like powerlifting, strongman, even bodybuilders lift weights, but it's a different style. So what separates Olympic weightlifting is the style of lifting the weights, where we have two styles. One is called the snatch, and the other one is called the clean and jerk. And the lifts are impressive, and they stand out, and that's why they are in the Olympics. Yeah, and I think it's the oldest form of lifting.
Hapo sawa. we are getting to know about this sport. It's one of those sports ambazo it's gaining prominence in the country. And talking about sports gaining prominence, remember next year is an Olympic year. So having these guys on studio, it's good because it gives us what do we call it? It's like a preview of what's to come next season during the Olympics. Are we heading there? Before even, I know the ladies are a bit curious. Wakona ka tension, wanangojea, tunazima your tension, sindio? Au sio? Is there a chance of us participating at the Olympics, even before we go further?
Yes, there's a chance. There's a big chance. First of all, we have all it takes. And whatever remains to me is the support system. Yeah, with the better support system, we already have what it takes to get to the next Olympics.
Let's get to hear from the ladies. Nyisi maua, sio? You have mouths that talk. Let's start with the lady from the far left. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Yes, tell us your names, your beautiful names, and for how long have you been doing this?
Okay, I'm Faith Kamau, and I'm Uzani's social media manager and athlete as well.
You lift weights?
Yes, yes I do. And also interning as a coach at Uzani, yes.
So you're a coach intern who's coming there, but you're also a participant.
Yes.
Let's get to hear your beautiful name as well.
My name is Mariam Gadhuo, and I'm a coach. I'm a weightlifting coach, and I'm an athlete.
So the beauty about this, they are both coaches and athletes. So when we talk about dynamics of the sport, I think they'll be very crucial to tell us like the dynamics. Looking at it, you guys are ladies,
Yeah.
And when we talk about weights, there's that stereotype out there. When you find a lady who's lifting weights, kidogo ni bodybuilder, kidogo machaliwa na hivi. Unajua, inakuwa kama maji na stima. Kindly tell us your challenges. First of all, how did you get into these sports? Because it's very rare to see ladies going to lift weights. Kama si ile gym ya kawaida kupata glutes, kupata inaishi hapo, au sio?
For me, basically, I fell in love with weightlifting. I will just see guys do snatches and clean and jerks, and I was interested in doing it. And when Webster had the workshop at Village Market, I was like, let me go and try it out. And I went. I really enjoyed the class, the session, and that's when I asked him even. I was like, how do I join Uzani? And he said, you just join. Yeah, and here I am. I haven't had any challenges so far because the team is very supportive, and yes.
And I believe a good support system helps you develop and harness your sport even more. Let's get to hear from you. How did you get into this sport? Because with everything happening around weightlifting, kuna politics mingi pia, najua we'll be getting into that kidogo before we get to the other side of the show. How's you?
Sure. Actually, I am a coach. I am and still a coach in fitness. So I wanted to incorporate weightlifting with what I do. And when I came in, I just fell in love with the clean and jerk and the snatches. And I love the challenge. I love challenges. And I wanted to introduce weightlifting to the Muslim community because it's stigmatized, especially to the women. So I wanted to show them it's not about muscling up, and it's about strength. And especially if okay, I'm a master's, meaning my age is top notch. I'm over 40. So if I can do it, so what's stopping you? And you're young and you have the time, you have the energy, you have everything that it's there for you. Yeah, sure. I wanted to prove it right for everyone, yeah.
Let's talk about the snatches and the clean and jerks, because when you talk about realistically lifting weights, mtu ataona umeenda pale kwa bench press, unafanya labda incline, unafanya nini, you have a number of reps you're supposed to do. But with this one, you need to lift only once. Take some time. Give us that differentiation between now the inclines, bench press, na nini, and now the clean and jerk, na whatever snatches.
All right, so Olympic weightlifting, we have two styles of lifting only, the snatch and the clean and jerk. So they're highly technical movements, all right, which require to be really proficient to be able to do it. It's a good test of everything that has to do with fitness. It tests your flexibility, balance, coordination, agility, stability, power, strength. All of that is going to be found in that. And that's the uniqueness of it. So what I normally emphasize about Olympic lifters is that we really depend on body and mind connection when performing the lift, because they require a lot of focus. If you look at the competitions, when you see a lifter coming in front of the stage, perhaps music was playing, but once the lifter steps on the stage, there's silence. It demands for that. Just like in the gymnastics, it's highly technical movement. It demands silence and focus. Yeah. So it needs absolute attention and focus to be able to perform it. And the movement takes a lot of time to develop. Yeah. So it takes, like, you improve over the years. And with that, I can describe the two movements briefly. First of all is the snatch. The snatch, the rule is you have to lift the barbell from the floor to overhead in one motion. Yeah, so the motion has to be one. The bar has to leave the floor straight overhead in one motion without stopping, without pausing. So however you're going to do that is
Up to
your technique, up to you. But we have a couple of standards. For example, you don't have to stop anywhere between the floor and overhead. The barbell can only stop overhead. And then no other part of the feet should touch the floor. No other part of your body should touch the floor other than the feet. And then the weight has to be lifted to the full arm's length overhead. So no bended arms. They have to be fully locked straight. Yeah.
There's one aspect that we need to talk about and really ponder into, because these guys were in Uganda. They finished third in that event. Na tunataka kujua event ilikuwa na nini. When they went there, did they go as Uzani? Did they go as to represent the country, as the national team? Ama waliendaje? Well, how's Uganda, first of all? Let's start by how's Uganda and how's the event? You finished third at the event. What was it all about?
So Uganda, Kampala last weekend. It was exciting. It was interesting. I was so excited to take my team over there. So first of all, we went as Uzani.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, we come from Kenya, but we went as a private club.
Okay.
So it's an open platform for private clubs and individual athletes to go and test their lifts. And I was so eager because all of these athletes of mine, some of them are not here. They're pretty new and they've never been on a platform outside Kenya. So it was very exciting to get them that exposure, and it went down all well. We managed to finish third, which was a good position. Yeah.
Being the first event, maybe you're going outside the country, would you say you're pleased by the performance, you're pleased by the event itself? Because you see, there's also another aspect of an event. When you go to such events, you're going to benchmark, so that you know when you're throwing an event here in Kenya, these are the standards that are expected, so to say.
Yeah, so it was a good platform in many different ways. So we normally have our own event, Uzani Power Weekend, but we learned a couple of things from them, and which you can carry over back to our event to make it even better. Yeah.
There's that young person who wants to join you guys. I may feel, because we've been running clips, na hizi clips wamependa.
Actually, I wanted to ask. We have so many people in the ghetto. Wana weight lift too.
Addis Ababa unafaa kuwe ghetto president.
They just weight lift. They have no idea of the sport and how it's being done, the rules. But when you look at them, they are very energetic. They lift those weights, and I know if they can be shown how this sport is being done, they can do perfectly for Kenya. So how can you reach to these people who are in the ghetto and maybe they don't know how they can reach on you?
Yeah, that's a comment.
All right. So anyone who is interested in Olympic weightlifting, first of all, you can reach out on us, mainly via social media. Just search for Uzani Performance. Facebook or Instagram, you're going to find us, communicate with us, DM us, and we're going to respond as soon as possible. And what I can advise is, once you see it, it's good to seek help, yeah? Because going into it without proper knowledge of it, you are posed to some dangers, yeah, which can be avoided by just seeking better help. So reach out to us. That's what we're here for. That's our job, to help educate and promote weightlifting in Kenya and beyond. So just reach out to us, then whatever questions you have, we can get back to you.
On social media?
Social media is Uzani Performance. Uzani Performance. Yeah, and with the key thing about those kids in the ghetto and everything, so we are trying to reach out to them, but we need a bigger support system because there's only so much you can do individually.
As a country, we are very rich when it comes to talent, when it comes to sports, and that's why the grandstand is here. The grand stage, powered by Showmax. So whenever you're looking for a platform where you can stream, you can download your favorite shows, your favorite movies, and your favorite sporting events. Ile story ya ku illegal sites. Unajua Addis Ababa ameenda the hard way. Laptop imekuwa corrupted mara 72 kwa sababu ya illegal sites. My friend, that one is a no-no because right now with Showmax, you just get to pay 1,050 shillings and you get to enjoy an array of content right there on Showmax. We are taking a short commercial break. When we come back, we're coming back with the last and final round of the show. Don't go too far. This is the grandstand. Addis Ababa, come away.
Problem in all the finish.